The growth mindset, something that I think should be adopted by everyone watching this video, everyone in all. Whereas the growth mindset can be you see yourself growing at all times, and everything that you do, you know that you're going to be able to grow within that field, within that mindset, within everything that can grow. You know what I'm saying? And you thrive on a challenge where you know that because you're going through that challenge that you're going to grow and you're going to come out better because you went through that challenge. You know, where you don't dwell on the failure of what you didn't accomplish within that, but you're still going forward and you're growing because you went through that and you had experience. I believe experience is probably a big part of the growth mindset, because without experience, you don't grow. Without being in that situation, you don't learn. So you don't excel further, and as what I wrote down, I have, a stick figure. I have a stick figure here. It's probably the background, as you can see, but I'm going to do it in this way where the stick figure is stagnant, where they're walking bit by bit, and then as you see, it goes forward and they're starting to get into a little stride, and they're running. And then once you get to the ending, they're in a full stride, they're marathon running, and they're going super fast, because that's the growth. They took little steps. They didn't thrive on their failure. They were challenging themselves to, okay, I'm walking, so let me run now. Let me try to run. And you constantly do that, because repeated behavior is how you grow. It affects the brain and it triggers growth, because you're repeating the same behavior. Let's say you walk for 5 miles. That's a feat, because you grew, because you walked those 5 miles. So because you can walk those 5 miles, you can challenge yourself and run those 5 miles. Or because you walked 5 miles, you can walk 10 miles. You get where I'm going with this, where it's possible to do so many things because you're pushing yourself to get to that. And talents, skills, and intelligence are all possible to grow, and they're up to you to keep challenging yourself and keep learning different things and keep putting your all into these talents, skills, and intelligence to be able to grow. So now let's talk about the fixed mindset, where fixed mindset is, oh, I can walk, but I don't think I can run this. That's a small example. I'm not going to get too deep into the fixed mindset, because this is about growth. If we're going to sit in a fixed mindset, that's not going to help us. But I do have to define that for you. Having a fixed mindset means that you believe that you can't grow. You believe that everything that you are and everything that you have been is that way, and you have no way to even think of trying to grow or get better from that. And I think that's what happens to a lot of people at times, where they think, yeah, I've done this, and I think this is the only thing that I can do in my life, because everything else is possibly too hard, or they have fears, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not, no one is subjected from not feeling a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. But as I make this video and as I'm talking about everything, it just really shows that, hey, I want to be in the growth mindset. I don't feel like I'm fixed. The only thing that gets me down is the fear of not being able to do it the correct way. But I know that I can do so many things. You know what I'm saying? I know that I can learn so many things, because I've adapted so well. And it's about adapting to me with the growth mindset, because once you understand, you know what I'm saying, what the new thing that you're trying to do, it's all about doing it over and over and over, and doing all these, fixing up problems, breaking down problems, and doing them so much that you understand. And that is a new skill that you've learned, because you did it top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? And having a fixed mindset doesn't allow you to do that, because you're like, oh, because I'm this way, I don't think I'm capable of learning this, when that's not possible. That everyone can learn anything. It's just about putting your mind to it. And you know what I'm saying, growth mindset goes way past, just, oh, I think I can do it and I'm gonna do it. But it's just about if you want to, and if that's something that you're into. You know what I'm saying? But it's basically just about, I don't think I know it right now, but I'm still going to keep trying until I get better at it. And that's the growth mindset, where it's just like, okay, I understand there's going to be failures. I understand I'm not going to be the best at it as when I first started. But once you keep going, it's going to get easier and easier. And you're going to understand so much more than what you did before. If you go through those failures, if you lose something, if you don't know it the best, but just because you're trying over and over and over, you're going to see that growth within yourself. And that's what the growth mindset is about. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that I wanted to talk about and push for you and for me. You know what I'm saying? So with that, y'all, I hope you took away something from this video. You know what I'm saying? We're both learning, we're growing, and that's all we can do day by day. And we're not in a fixed mindset. We're not thinking that we're unable to grow. You know what I'm saying? We change every day. We know this. We see this. So don't put yourself in that box and think, oh, I can't grow. I can't do this. When you know it's possible. You've seen it happen to other people. So why can't it happen for you? Spitting. So with that, y'all, it's been Truzen, and I'm going to be out.